Alors, bonsoir tout le monde, bienvenue, j'espère que vous allez bien. Je pense que je suis live là, je ne suis pas très sûre, mais je pense que si. Euh, Bonsoir, bienvenue. Alors, ça fait très très longtemps que je n'étais pas avec vous. En fait, la date se remonte le 28 mai. Le 28 mai, c'était la dernière fois que j'ai fait un live avec vous. So I think it goes back to the 28th of May since I've been on. Alors, il y a beaucoup de changements qui ont eu entre-temps. On était obligé de rester toujours à la maison, de se laver les mains. Mais moi, je peux vous dire que j'étais très très occupée parce qu'en fait, j'ai fait un cours de 12 semaines et je viens de terminer ce cours. So it has been a very hectic summer for myself because I was doing a course, a 12-week course for third year, fifth year and sixth year. Et j'ai fait un cours de 10 semaines pour ceux qui rentrent ce septembre, au mois de septembre en première année. So for the first years, I did a 10-week and second years a 10-week course. Alors, ce que je propose ce soir, c'est que je vais regarder un petit peu les changements qui vont avoir lieu pour vos examens au mois de juin prochain. So I'm just going to take a really quick look at the changes that are going to take place in both the Junior Cert and the Leaving Cert paper for June 2021. Alors, ne vous inquiétez pas, il n'y a pas beaucoup de changements. Et moi, je pense que ces changements vont être en faveur de l'étudiant. Hein. Ils vont favoriser l'étudiant bien comme il faut. Hein. So they're going to favor the student, which is absolutely as it should be. Et je vais commencer en fait par le brevet, pour l'examen du brevet. So I'm going to start by explaining a little bit about the junior cycle, because the junior cycle, the junior cert exam next June is going to, there's very little in the way of change to the junior cycle, okay? The first thing to take note of is, normally there are two CBAs or two classroom-based assessments, right? The first one is completed in second year and the second one is completed in third year. Alors, à partir de cette année, je pense que ce serait juste pour cette année, on ne sait pas avec cette pandémie, this pandemic, on ne sait pas, we don't know completely, but that use of on in French is really important. It's used an awful lot by French people. But the main change for junior cert, and I'm going to talk about the leaving cert after that, is that there will no longer be two CBAs, there will be just one. So for those of you that completed a CBA before the school closure on the 12th of March, your CBAs are done. You will not have another one to do in third year. That is really, really important. Your CBA is finished, okay? For those of you that have not yet done it, you will have to complete one between now. I don't know the dates, they haven't yet been released, but I would imagine that this is going to happen as soon as possible, okay? Now that's for the CBA. Now the interesting thing is there will not be any TA or task assessment. The task assessment basically required students to watch a video and to answer questions, and it was all about the acquisition of language and how you learned language and things all surrounding obviously linguistic, okay? So there will be no TA or task assessment this year. So what that means, now this is interesting because the TA accounted for 10% of your total exam and your terminal exam counted for 90%. So I don't know what way the department are going to figure that, but basically your terminal exam will still go ahead next year, and teachers have been advised that we follow the sample papers, right? And the sample paper it's available, okay, on examinations.ie. Examinations.ie is basically your go-to website for everything to do with the state exams, right? So examinations.ie is where you will find the sample paper that you can download, that you can go through, but don't worry, your teachers will do this, okay? Every teacher in Ireland knows about this, every French teacher in Ireland, and they will be going through it with you, okay? The format, I have gone through the format before, well, last April, May. I will do it again. I won't do it this evening because it's not the focus of tonight's live, okay? But I will definitely be going into this in more depth, right? Now, for Leaving Cert, the changes to the Leaving Cert, right? There are some, but I would say again, they're not substantial changes, okay? But listen out because this is important, okay? At Leaving Cert, the listing component has not changed and will not change. There will still be 5 sections and it will still be worth 80 marks at honours higher level. It'll be worth 100 marks at ordinary level, okay? Now, for the paper itself, okay, there will still be 2 readings on the honours. Remember, I'm talking about the honours paper now for the moment, okay? Because that's the one that is, that the changes are more profoundly felt, okay? Now, in the written section, so the reading section is the same, 2 reading comprehensions, each worth 60 marks and, you know, and 30% overall, and just there's a certain way of answering them. If you go back over my lives, you'll see that I've done a couple of lives on them, but I will be doing them again this year, and I'm going to talk about my schedule that I hope to put in place for live sessions this year, okay? But really importantly, the written section and the oral sections both have modifications to them, okay? So if we start with the oral, all right, the oral was always a 12 to 15 minute conversation with an examiner, a person that you did not know, and it was all about different topics and it could lead in many different directions, okay? What the department have decided is that they're going to give you 3 set topics to prepare, so that you'll have 3 topics prepared before you go in. Now they're talking about them being illustrative. I'm not quite sure, is it going to be a kind of a Schraw picture, or is it going to be like the German one, or what form that's going to take, but they will explain more, and we're going to wait until we get absolute direction from the department before we say it's going to be this or it's going to be that. The only thing you need to realise at the moment is that there are going to be 3 topics that you will know kind of to prepare in advance, okay? Le document reste une option, hein? So the document will remain an option for you to do. Should you do it, should you not do it? To be honest with you, there's a lot of pros if you don't have a whole pile that you feel comfortable talking about. Well, at least with the document it gives you some control over what's going to take place in the oral. But look, if you don't do one, that's completely your own choice, okay? There's for and against. I mean, it's actually up to the individual student, and the best person to talk about that is with your teacher. Your teacher knows you best, okay? Always refer to your teacher, okay? Now, the written section, okay, the written section is changed slightly, okay? Now, the written section will still have 100 marks going for it, okay? But they're going to be divided the following way. Okay, I'm going to give you the before, what we've always had, and I'm going to give you the scenario going forward. So up to now, it was 3 written pieces. The first was an obligatory which carried 40 marks. You had a choice between A and B, and it was always question 1. That was a 40 marker, right? And then you had a choice between questions 2, 3 and 4. There was an A and B choice within those, and you had 2 to choose from between the 6, if you like, the 6 options, all right? What they've decided is to go a little bit differently. So in question 1, it's now going to be worth 60 marks, okay? And you're going to have an A, a B and a C option, okay? So it's going to be worth 60 marks for the first question, the question 1, which will be obligatory, okay? And you will have A, B or C. So you're going to have 3 choices there. And the second one is you are then given 5 choices, okay? And you choose 1, all right? So and that's worth 40 marks. So going forward, the marks remain the same. It's 100 marks, but it's now divided into 60 plus 40, okay? The 60 marker is an obligatory one, but you have a choice of 3. And the second one is a choice of 5, all right? Now, to be honest, if it was me and I was looking at this as a student and wondering what's going on here, well, what is going on is the department are giving you, the student, as much choice as possible, right? So they're broadening, I suppose, they're not going to be as pointu, as kind of pointing out really that they want to get the nitty gritty, right? They're going to give you broad based, okay? and what they're trying to do is introduce more choice for the student. It is student-centred. The type of writing required at Leaving Cert, as you all know, I always say it, right? It falls into two things for me. It's either opinion piece or personal, right? And within personal, you'll either have a narrative or a diary entry, okay? Now, the diary entry has been on the paper every year since 1997, when they changed to its current format, which was, what, 23 years ago? I think, yeah, if my maths serve me right. 23 years ago, only once there was no diary entry, and that was in the year 2000, okay? So it is an absolute banker for students, okay? The narrative doesn't always come up. So the narrative is kind of a hit and miss one, but you can be absolutely certain that you will have your diary and that you will have your more factual opinion piece, okay? And of course it boils down then into how you structure it and how you get around it, okay? Now this obviously isn't going to be the topic for this evening. I will spend time on that as we go through the year, okay? Now, ce que j'aimerais bien en fait finir par vous dire, et ce qui est très très important, c'est pour vous expliquer un petit peu ma disponibilité pour l'année qui vient. Hein? So I want to explain a little bit about my availability for the year coming, okay? Obviously, during the lockdown, pendant le confinement, je faisais des lives tous les soirs. So I was doing lives every evening. And then I stopped because obviously, à partir de 28 May, on the 28th of May, we were all told down tools, no Leaving Cert, no Junior Cert. So you know what? I would have been talking to walls probably, so there was no real point for me to do them anymore. But now that we're back on track and we're going back into what we don't know what the year is going to be like, I want to explain a little bit how we're going to proceed with these Facebook Lives, okay? So firstly, I won't be available Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday, because on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday I will be doing Zoom online classes, okay? So I won't be available on those evenings, but what I'm thinking is, and obviously you can send me comments and tell me what you think of this, right? What I'm thinking of is, for those of you that are old enough to remember, and none of you students will remember this, but possibly parents, Sunday night was always Glenroe night, right? So you kind of knew you were going back to school when Glenroe, you could hear Glenroe and you're thinking, God, I've my homework done for this, that and the other. So what I'd like to do is maybe do a Sunday evening, all right? And my reasoning for that is to kind of set you up for the week, okay? And then my other night that I'm thinking of doing is a Thursday, jeudi soir. C'est presque le week-end, mais ce n'est pas le week-end. Ça veut dire que ce n'est pas vendredi que je vais vous demander d'être scotché devant les écrans quand vous aurez d'autres choses à faire. Hein? So what I'm thinking is maybe doing a Sunday evening and a Thursday. Now, I will probably go at the earlier time of 7 p.m. rather than what I was doing all the time was 8 p.m, okay? So you might let me know in the comments what you think about that. Je serais ravie de savoir aussi quelles sont les choses, quels sont les sujets qui vous intéressent, que vous aimeriez que j'enseigne. So if there's little things that you'd like me to help you with, please leave them in the comment section, okay? These are really because, you know what, there are an awful lot of people doing online classes. I'm doing them myself. But you know what, let's be honest here, not everyone has, you know, there's 1,000 reasons why people can't always go to these classes, right? So at least with a Facebook Live, and if you can't see it all, you can go back over it. It's going to be kept on the page, okay? And remember, please share FrenchNotes.ie with your friends. Please let people know about it. I'm hoping to come back on Thursday. As far as I'm concerned, we're up, we're running, but in future it will be a Sunday evening and a Thursday, okay? Bon, avec ça, je vous dis bonne soirée. J'y serai encore jeudi soir. Si vous avez des questions, n'hésitez pas à me les envoyer. So if you have any questions, please send them on to me. Please leave any comments or any suggestions, and I would be delighted, or private message me. I'd be delighted to answer any of your questions. Okay? Alors, je vous souhaite tous bonne soirée. Au revoir.